one look into you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. Like sweet morning dew. I took one look into you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny.
Baby, I can see it. See your soul through your eyes. I can feel it. Feel your soul when you cry. Always hear it. Hold my hand, watch it fly to forever, baby. Baby, I can see it. See your soul through your eyes. I can feel it. Feel your soul when you cry. Always hear it. Hold my hand, watch it fly to forever, baby. It was real. Gorgeous brown skin with a Rihanna feel. Satin chill, smoke lethal, have me laughing at will. Pretty eyes could have died when we gave me the chills. 30 working on 31. A savage one. What I do, get her pregnant. Now she having my son. That's my earth, she my queen. They the reason we birth. I return inside the room, give a colorful touch.
Like sweet morning dew. I took one look into you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. Like sweet morning dew. I took one look into you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny.
Now I'm all in it, can't stop. Addicted to the feeling that you give me away from odds. Trapping out the Yuki, hotel bookings, planning for the future, hit the road for this Lucci. You my key to the streets, I'll be your key till you sleep. Sun and moonlight and day, royal source for my seeds. Ain't no greed between us, you can eat what you need. Bended knee make you freeze, wet bands marry me. Baby, I can see it, see your soul through your eyes. I can feel it, feel your soul when you cry. Always hear it, hold my hand, watch it fly to forever, baby. Baby, I can see it, see your soul through your eyes. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Like sweet morning dew. I took one look into you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. Like sweet morning
Grand rising, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. That song is called Our Annie. Our Annie is short for Our Anniversary. That's a sample of Mary J. Blige and Method Man, You're All I Need. Also with Tony. It's a Tony mix in there. I believe It Always Rains in Sunny California. But anyways, rest in power. Speaking on today's mathematics, which is P. P is for power, you know. It's the 16th letter in the alphabet, and P, you know, power is the truth. And truth is the light. It sets your mental power free, you know, to see that the black man is indeed God. That is power. So if the black man God, what does that make the black woman? Yeah, dig, our true. But rest in power to my sister's ex-girlfriend who blessed me. They blessed me one night when they was here. Went to the studio with me, and I actually go ahead and drop some vocals on this. I just really wanted her to say the same thing Mary J said, and hence the Mary J. Blige sample. It wasn't in the music per se, in the beat, in the instrument, but the instrument was her voice. And her voice, you're all I need to get by. But I think she passed a week or two ago. Somebody's dear to my sister. They went to school together at the University of Marquette, you know, both talented actresses. You know. That's that, man. But, you know, like I say, power is truth. Truth is power. So you got to speak truth in the power, as they say. You know, because the truth is the light that sets your mental power free, man. To see, we've been tricked and bamboozled, man. You know? In reflection, ArsNova414, I believe we're going into the 6th installment here. Change the setting a little bit, because it's going to grow. I learned from some of been a student of the game, man. So, you know, I'm learning from some of the iconic greats that's doing it right now on their own little platforms and their own little ways. And believe it or not, the three major ones I watch, I won't even tell you guys which one they are, but the three major ones I watch, they all had a one, two, three, It's like they came in as a apprentice, went up, now they there. The environments always change. How many hosts or guests on the show always change. But indeed, that environment, the background, all that, what I mean, can't keep it yellow all the time. We putting in some history. I know it's gonna be some people out there hating that's gonna see this and say something to themselves, and they might have to go tell somebody else something just mad because they didn't do it first. But you heard from me first. Your boy Supreme Prince. To get into the dialogue of A.L.I.A.S. A.L.I.A.S stands for All Day Life is a Struggle, or All Day Life is a Success. You choose. You got the option. And art has depiction. So everything that I do as an artist and as a CEO ties into double meanings, you know, double entendres. It's like I'm a proverb. I'm a walking proverb. So I can't help it. Can't kind of get around it. So everything kind of got more than one meaning. So that being said, I started A.L.I.A.S back in 2001 when I was in prison. I started my own record label band and started recruiting from there. I done had a lot of backlash, a lot of good experiences too. But just like, as far as getting people to join the movement, unifying. And I see they say it's power in numbers. So since we working with power today on the 16th, that's the subject matter. That's what I'm about right now. Everything I've been doing is networking. You might see me on various platforms. And when I do go live or post something or anything, I'm just trying to link up with like-minded folks. I'm trying to find my tribe. I'm trying to find my followers and not even make them followers. Turn them into leaders, leaders of their own life, fixers, solution people, people that look up, look at the stars and study them. We don't get a long time here on this earth, but I don't see why we're not more interested in what we was birthed into, what we came to. The Creator created something magnificent. I mean, to me, it's worth studying. It's worth learning. It's worth getting lost into. When you walking in place with a bunch of out of shape people, that's why I say keep the squares out your circle. You know what I'm saying? Out of shape, a wrong shape. And then to think about out of shape, unhealthy, lazy, sloth. When you got that type of stuff in your cipher, it's out of shape, right? You know what I'm saying? A cipher is a circle, a square is a square. You know what I mean? And if you put a square inside a circle, it's going to change the shape of the circle, guaranteed. Unless that square stay outside that circle. You do the math. I'm a scientist and a mathologist, man, mathematician. So, religion means relying on the gym. You ain't doing none of that. The esoteric that's going on around us every day, it's right in our face. We're affected by the esoteric every day. They say as above, so below. So everything that then went on in the past plays a part right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the heavens and the cosmos with the angels affecting what's going on right here. So we got to just do a better job of appreciating the moment, recognizing these seasons, jotting and recording down what we analyze in our histories and our stories, time, calendars. We need to start using our own sense to come up with some of our own governing devices. This land, most lands is governed by more than the law. It's things that's been implemented around in societies. Time and calendars is two of them that govern. So, the boy Echo is on another sphere. It's another sphere as far as thought goes. And since I can have those thoughts and go there and take it there, I feel like I should be able to take my people here, somewhere that they're trying to be, that they can appreciate. You know, everything ain't about having all the material needs that you need, or being able to eat everything you can eat. It ain't about that. Storing your treasures for heaven means each day I wake up, I'm doing something that the angels and heaven and God could appreciate. And when we think of that, we always look up. We go up in our dome. You know, because we know base and below demonic, maybe. Just like the little head. The little head get its little results. When we thinking with this head, we get better results. So we gotta learn how to just not be afraid to think a little deeper, but we can still keep it simple and sweet. K-I-S-S, you know, we can get deep without falling. You know, Nas got this line saying, my poetry's deep, I never fail. Nas is like half man, half amazing. That's the, that's the black man. You know what I'm saying? He half human, he half God, he half original. So it's like he not half original, but he whole original man, creator of civilization. It's us, man. Cream of the planet Earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Godfather of civilization, man. Father of civilization, man. And this year, y'all, if you know anybody with a like mind, y'all just start having them conversations. Start out in the air, man. Because you got a whole bunch of people right now already know they planning and plotting on the wrong things. They trying to take all their money to the mall or to former meals or the city trends or, you know, what's the rock dude, the landlord. I know what I'm talking about. And MPI, man, property management, Walmart. If JD by Rider still exists, I don't know. But, you know, any car lot or any auction, anybody selling cars, man, man. Whew, if we could start a group of 5 people, I'd rather say 5 couples. You start a group of five couples. That's 10 people. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna start having meetings. We're gonna have annual meetings twice a month, one at the beginning of the month, one at the end of the month. And at those meetings, we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do, what we're gonna accomplish. Buying land is one of the key accomplishments. So we want to try to put all our money together, get some acreage, get some land, get as many acres as we can. Boom. Second part of that plan will consist of this: us building our homes on our land. And I'm not saying it's got to be mansions. I ain't saying it's got to be something bogus. I mean, you can actually slap mobile homes on them shits. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, we can get us projects, build our own projects. That's nice, though. Just because this is a project-like situation don't mean it got to look like one and be slummed out. You know, start something new. But anyhow, we want to get the land. We want to build the homes. And now we want to try to establish our own bank and banking system. This is top 3, man. You looking at a motherfucker right now, Echo No Mics, man. I'm telling you, we could do this. And in 5 years, man, we'll be somewhere on before it was being talked about because we started something, did something new, brought our brains together, and do something right with our money. I remember once upon a time I was around one of my kids' mothers, her friends, man, and I was telling her like, y'all don't, the government know not to put that money in the hands of a black man. Because, not all of us gonna do the goofy. A good percentage of us is just gonna do something like what I said. Do something with it that's growing it. Like it don't lose value with what we doing with it. It's growing. You know what I'm saying? Exponentially. Because if a group of 10 came together and they all just put, say, $10,000 together, put it in a bank with that 10, and then ask the bank, can we get a loan to back this 10 on some real estate? I mean, they might get you 30 or 40, depending on your credit scores, depending on how you structure the entity that's asking for this bread. You know what I mean? I done forgot more game than you lanes remember. But then again, I'll be the person that's just cast to the side as something that I'm not. You know what I mean? I eat humble pie every day. It's better than cheesecake. You know what I mean? I'm in God's favor. We walking and talking in glory every day. I pray for wisdom my entire life. They say I want to be Solomon, but it's just wisdom, discernment. I always attracted the opposite sex, females, women. So I wanted to be wise in that. I didn't want it to be my own judgment because on my own, I'm going to do the goofy. Just as a youngster, coming up into this immature of it, not knowing better, you know what I'm saying? I'd be in situations with a 50-year-old woman at about 15, and my mama wanted to do harm real bad, want to kill the lady. Now, this is about see two sides of shit. And actually, it's always three sides of the story. But the lady, she was feeling it. She didn't feel no type of way. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if she had history with my OG and my old Earth, and if she has some history with my step pops. I wasn't putting all that together. The lady had no problems coming over here looking for me. You know what I'm saying? She stayed right across the street from me. So she had no problems coming looking for me like, is your son here, ma'am? And Mom, why is she looking for you? On the flip, I was selling yay too, which is what it was. It was pretty much an extended dope date, but it's like, I was bragging. My God, like, yeah, look, what I did, you know what I'm saying? I was getting points in my peer group. My mom and her peer group, she probably ready to get some of her girls and go whoop the shit out this lady. This lady, she just frivolous everything because she just trying to get high. Police should have found out about it. That lady been in prison, man. It's too cut and dry like that. But cultural relativism is a word. It's a phrase, 2 words. Cultural relativism. The definition says the difference between right or wrong is only what one believes. So you gotta remember that. The difference between right or wrong is only what one believes. Cultural relativism. What's wrong in America? No underage sex. That's statutory rape. Under the age of 18. No consent. They're not able to get. Another country, India, 13, 12, you having a period. Pops come tell the daughter, hey, Molly, you're bleeding. You're being sold over to Mr. Hashbash down the street. You're his now. No, Mr. Hashbash, now you're 13, you his. It's cultural relativism. That song I started off with, Our Annie. was a song I made because I had got out of a situation with a married woman, man. It was a relationship. When I got out the joint, I remember my NSA buddy told me, man, when you get out, man, don't go chasing no woman, man. Looking for your woman. Let her come. Let her come to you. And I was just out here living. Letting chicks snatch me up and come into my life, literally. Like, bro, I used to be a kid. I used to go Mac everything. Me and my guys used to have bets. Like, bro, y'all gonna go see who gonna get the most numbers today. It got to the point where them niggas ain't betting me. They just gonna come get me, say, hey, bro, let's go get where the hoes at, or where the female. Let's go get some females because I'm a magnet for this shit, and I know how to talk like a politician, like a politician and an ambassador. So I need to be starting a gentleman's club, man, because it's like I'm a great go-between for men and women. You know, a medium to where it's like I could connect y'all there. I mean, I got who I want. You know what I mean? But anyhow, there's some female, you know, got me out of the situation as a friend. And I had her. I had another girl. Of course, I was dealing with a few others, but her and this other girl and one of my kids' mothers. These was the three mains. And said, I told her like, baby, I ain't trying to be in a monogamous relationship. Not the way you see it. You know what I mean? I'm a player as it is. I just want to hit the country, you know, travel, you know what I mean, state to state. I had a Yukon XL at the time. It probably fit like 8, 10 bitches to me. So I'm like, I want you, your friends, fill this motherfucker up, you know, fill up, get my product, you know, my t-shirts, my merch, you know, CDs, t-shirts, hats, varsity jackets, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bring my little crew. My crew is DJ. You know, I got a drug guy, got a tattoo artist, you know what I'm saying? I got a barber, got a hair braiders, you know what I'm saying? We traveling. We want to hit up these, you know, open mics, open bars, karaoke, different shit that I was plugged and tapped into, working as a stagehand. You know, I met a lot of people in the industry, people that's just random, like people that play instruments, not all the big wig famous people in the music industry just catching checks, man. I actually got connected to Lauren Hill, road manager. And then, I don't know what happened with the dream, man. You know, in communication, this is the lesson, and this is what I'm saying. With knowledge and equality today, you give you power. I'm the knowledge as a man. 6 is equality represent the woman. So, this wisdom, this equality, we couldn't birth God at the time. Even though you can't stop 1 plus 6 equals 7. We couldn't, we clashed because I think, I guess, too much of what we was doing, we wasn't communicating well. We wasn't seeing eye to eye. She was telling too much of the wrong business and just talking too much about our life to her people outside of us. And me, I guess, picking and choosing. Because this is advice I give now to people, like, that I know that's in polygamous situations, whatever. Even my own daughter is bad, you know, they'll be like, well, you can't pick and choose, baby. If you letting the man be a king and have his way, you can't pick and choose who you really like. I don't think so. I don't think it's healthy, you know, to get in the way of who they get to like. That's just me. Because you can't say, oh, I don't want you liking this person because they put up too much of a threat to my person and my likeness and my comfortability. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want my woman to be blocking, you know, who I like. I don't even like these industry chicks, but one that I might be willing to sit and talk to, honestly, because I don't think she married and scooped up by nobody, is Nicki Minaj, right? I wouldn't want my female to be blocking Nicki. Like, no, you can't talk to Nicki because she feel like Nicki will get more attention, and I push her to the side for Nicki. I'm a loyalist. I'm not kicking nothing aside for nobody that's allowing me to have my way. Right? Fuck that. We gonna work this shit out together, and we gonna make it work. I mean, you gotta grow up, but that's how I preach it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I grow up. You know what I mean? Because this shit I gotta deal with. I don't, it's hard to put yourself in a box. To me, I don't think it's healthy to put yourself in a box of monogamy. Like, I'm gonna be faithful. My woman gonna be faithful. We ain't gonna never dislike each other or be pulled by the temptation of the world. To me, that's not realistic. You putting yourself in an unrealistic situation, it stacks the odds against you. That's why divorce rate's so high, man. These motherfuckers gonna sit here and lie, and then, you know, I guess the past relationship I was in, it kind of showed me that how a relationship can go based upon the give and take, like what's being provided for at the time. It ain't really based off of like real love. I'm searching for real love. I'm talking about real love. Oh man, I'm gonna stop that, man. In the name of power, man. I might motherfucking drop a male group. I'm not trying to do that. Like, man, we need a male R&B group, man. 4 dudes, man. This shit, tenors, man, 3, something, man. We ain't had this shit. We get all these rappers with all this aggressive energy, man. But we need some lover boys, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lover boy, don't get me wrong, man. But I'll fuck something up, man. And I ain't talking about no female, man. Yeah, I get out here on the line, man, and fuck something up too, man. I mean, I think any man born naturally knows how to kill, man. It's in us. We know how. It shit ain't fucking nothing. Nobody gotta teach you. It's just some shit you just go figure out on your own when you got to, or if you want to, cause you on some bullshit. You know. I'm definitely trained for hand to hand, close hand to hand combat, man. Shit, better be ready at all times. Uh, Another one I want to say is rest in power to Elaine Corbett. It's tragic that I just, I go on social media sometimes and see faces of people that I knew, went to school with, man. Her, she got hit by a car, a crazy driver, and got some kids she left behind. And, I ain't seen her since we was teenagers, man. But it's like, to see that picture I saw of her online, looked at like her in an older state and then a pre-state before she hit rock bottom of this state of this person I was seeing around here homeless. Like I was seeing a female, man, out here naked some days, man, or no shoes on, barefoot, man, sleeping on the ground, man. I ain't seen her lately. But when I seen the picture, he laying and how she looked at maybe before rock bottom, right before rock bottom. I don't know her whole story. I ain't seen her brothers. I don't know. Most of the people from my era, I said it when I watched the No Limit versus Cash Money versus. Man, where are my people at that I grew up with? All the people that was on the block with me, man, and we was tearing this motherfucker up from age 12 to 18 when I went to prison. I went to prison at 17. Like all of them, bro, was gone. It's probably one I see, but the rest, man, they dead, they in prison, or they just somewhere raising their families, whether it's in this state or a different state somewhere. But I don't see or hear from motherfuckers. And I just wonder what happened, man. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna close it up and just say that song, Our Annie, man, was really meant as a motivation to any person that's like looking for their ride or die. They want that ride or die person. And the song is Tony's It's Our Anniversary, not the California song. Yeah. But anybody that's, that Bonnie and Clyde shit, you want your ride or die, you got a mission, not just out here on the bullshit, whatever the mission. The mission might be just to secure the bag and secure a home and have food, clothing, and shelter for your kids. It could be that, mine more so like generational wealth, man. When I pass, man, I want to pass over a legacy and an enterprise to all my kids. Like this is the family. this is what's gonna keep the family pumping and going. Everybody gonna have to play a pivotal part. And it's early. You know, I got another life to live. I live half of it. This the other half. And then it's gonna be a third. Hey. And if you believe in matching, it's gonna be fourth, motherfucker. I'm Supreme Prince, man. Supreme Prince A.L.I.A, you know what I'm saying? It's all about arm, leg, arm, head, man. I'm tired of Christians and Americans who scared of the word Allah and Farrakhan, of course. But y'all tune in, DM me, man. You can find me on the gram. You know what I'm saying? That's Rio G83 or Slim Shady 414. You know what I'm saying? Shady Slim 414. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got Navario Christ too. Facebook, you got Thomas Jackson Grice. On YouTube, you got A.L.I.A.S, you got Navario Christ, you got Echo No Mics. Shit, platform like Tag, you might find me Supreme. I'm going live, man. I mean, I'm networking, letting people see inside me. You know what I mean? This is what I gotta do as an artist. I ain't selling out. I ain't signing shit. I'm doing me. I'm independent. You can get your pre-orders in for my book, Us Versus Us. My music is streaming. Echo No Mics, ECHO dash capital NO dash MICS. Shout out to the Murder Mill. Everybody doing big things in the Murder Mill. Everybody that's, you know, trying to put the city on the map. Because everybody's always been the same thing. I know when it's gonna blow. I know when it's gonna blow as far as a little more exposure on our culture, you know, like hip hop and movies being done here. We the last like reserve, you know, so God really don't want us overly exposed anyways, you know. This is a special haven and we gonna make it into something special and exclusive. You know, we always been known for our summertime madness, man. But this year, 2026, when the summer fall back, we're gonna have to make this like the new next Buffalo, man, for real. The only people that's into the culture tuned in know what I'm talking about. Like our winter been horrible, man. It's been the deadest winters. And this one, it's the coldest, and it ain't cold like that, but it's been one of the deadest, driest economic winters I've seen and witnessed, man. It's just ain't no life. We still gotta have life. But that's why the new year, proper new year, starts in March, spring, when it's replenishing. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the dead of winter, man. Milwaukee, man, walk these streets, man, from 10 o'clock to 4. Man, ain't nothing going on, man. Like, damn, where everybody leave by the time they scared. I don't know, man. We ain't worried about it, man. We're gonna get back to the money. We're gonna get back to what we do. I'm gonna let y'all hear the last few minutes of this song and maybe tease y'all with a little something else, man. But please, please, please DM me, send me a message, find a way to network. If you don't do it with me, do it with somebody else, man. It's the year, y'all, man. We can grow. We gotta grow as black folks and unify. Period, man. I ain't racist. I ain't speaking against no other races, but these other races unify. They more unified now. The white race right now, they fighting against each other a little bit. So that means it's time for us to unify. If the white boys beefing, come on now. Y'all know that's a sign for us to get it together. Peace to the gods. Yeah, I'm frontin' on my yarmulke. Heads already know what's up.
And these niggas couldn't imagine. Man on the risk we took. Ask the man he is real. As the son from Nazareth. Non-believers can't see me. Man, they can't see us like.
Ask him if he real. As the son from Nazareth.
I'm 1 million compounds Atoms of particles of energy, expanding to infinity. Talking cash rules, they talk universal policies. Universal policies, got them trying to scholar me, trying to clone me and follow me.
Yeah, right into my boy. His brother in the story is weak too. I was happy to see you.
Contaminate the atmosphere, eliminate the
Plasma.
Listen to the waves, sent from the future, laser blast. Let it keep building outside the Milky Way.
Literally,
I'm the greatest like Ali. And try me, independent trauma unit. Here in the IV. Lactose intolerant.
Won't let me constellate.
With stars too cluttered.
Need room to contemplate.
No room to contemplate. No room to contemplate. High speed in the form from the jakes. I bust a left in a right. And then we leave a lot of space. Let's ride. Deep space fly
Shit equipped with spoiler kit.
Fly like Superfly, blow another split. Got them Herculean bars,
Shooting things to uplift.
ETs form a circle of
Lyrical intelligence.
So we hydroplaning, the music to a level so uplift the heavenly melodies. I'm cloud nining on the level.
They ain't got no climate.
New world frontier rap shit.
The gods designed it.
And I told them, yeah, I'm the illest of the flying. Like Moses, how I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy A.L.I.A.S, man. Couldn't make him one of my artists, man. He too cold, man. He too cold, man. Give y'all another one, Bob. I'm out. Actually give y'all sneaks and shit. This is trying to get him to do himself. Fuck your post, baby. I know he was mad at me, so he was talking to me at the time. But this is my nigga. This is how we compete and make each other better.
This is how we do this shit, man. Yeah.
That's how we do it. You know how we do this shit, man.
Fuck your cosign, nigga.
Like a two-man Wu-Tang. You know we got other niggas y'all don't see or hear.
Fuck your cosign, cause I don't want it neither. And you's a fucking hater. And need some alligators. Lightsaber, Darth Vader, black like Jack Taylor. The Oxford's gator.
He ran into a glacier.
And fuck your cosign, cause I don't want it neither. And you's a fucking hater. And need some alligators. Lightsaber, Darth Vader, black like Jack Taylor. The Oxford's gator. You ran into a glacier. Fuck your cosign.
That's me. Yeah. See, I gotta talk to him because they be talking fragile shit. Until this boy, I be talking life shit. Listen.
It's in effect. Point these burners at their necks. Won't hang me from these trees no more. Can't take the disrespect. Election year, pick me. Let's bring it back. I'm talking draft. Miller, genuine ninja. Like Vega with no mask. Street fighter salute. If you sick of getting gas. Auschwitz, concentration savage. School is now in class. Come take a seat up in this grass. Put some leaf inside your bag. Get Khalifa, lights a drag. Sip some reefer, stick the plans. Mark the spots and make demands. Dog food is out the can. Black lives, yes we can. Jesse Jack a Farrakhan. Load up and reload. Extra cartridge, greet the fam. Hit the yak, stack the grams. Transform 100 men. 300 type cipher. See my circle? Instagrams. What's the point if your POV ain't to get the cash? Watching lanes make good music. I'm like, what pushes that? Push the 40 and the nigga t-shirt.
Booster cap.
And fuck your coast.